What's up, guys? We are back. The highly unanticipated,
very unanticipated
of 2 Dudes 1 Show. As always, Master Chang Ho. Joining me, this motherfucker.
My name is Don't Pay for Strange.
But sometimes I think he does pay for strange.
Everyone pays for strange in a way.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not really strange.
Indeed.
After how many times? 2 times it's not strange anymore? Or is it 1 time it's not strange anymore?
I guess it depends on what kind of state you are in the first time.
Okay.
Like,
so what you're saying is if you get drunk and fuck a fat chick and then you fuck her again after you're not drunk, then that's not strange anymore. Just the first.
Yeah. Like,
okay.
It's strange again.
Okay.
So, anyway, took a couple months off. A lot has happened since, of course.
Oh. You think so?
A lot has happened.
Really?
First of all,
question for you before we start. Did we have a podcast after our tournament? Or
no,
have we
didn't.
not had a podcast since then?
No, we did not. And real quick, let me pull that up. And I want to talk about that. Big thanks to everybody who came out and joined us for the Injustice 2 tournament, the Baltimore Beatdown. Pretty good event. We gave tons of fucking shit away. And like I said, we had help from Crabtown USA, Third Eye Comics, Play Raven Video Games of Frederick, Twilight Zone Comics, AA Foreign Car Parts, Mike's Crab House North.
My wallet.
As well as some private donations from like friends of ours and stuff like that. So it was a good time. Everybody left with something. If you didn't come, you really did miss out because there was a lot of cool prizes, all comic and gaming related shit that we gave out. So congrats to the winners. I'm trying to bring it up on the website here, but yeah, I'm not signed in, so no big deal though. I just wanted to thank everybody that came out. You guys know who you are. Thanks for what the fuck is that? Oh god, more tentacles. So we had our own tournament. That went great. Obviously, did we do when the hell was the last podcast, dude?
Before I went on vacation to Oceans.
So right after E3?
The Caribbean. Right after. Yeah, the E3 podcast with everybody. The group. The Echo podcast, as I like to call it.
Yeah. And you know, honestly, that was your headset, and we figured that out the other night. You finally used your fucking Astros that you've had in a box.
No, they're right there. I've still been using them. I fixed my other ones.
Oh, you did?
It was just the settings in it.
So anyway, we got some notable releases this week. Obviously, big one we're going to talk about today, and then get to our unboxing later. Sonic Mania came out, and honestly, I've been pretty much anticipating this game for a long time. I've honestly sprouted gray hairs waiting for this release.
Yeah, I actually, like a lot of people started on Mario. My first game was Sonic, so I'm definitely going to buy this. Probably when we get off the podcast.
And we will be giving a copy away for the Nintendo Switch later via a trivia question, so be sure you stay tuned for that.
Hopefully that code gets sent to you.
Yeah, I'm waiting. I got an online code to give away from GameStop, but
the
when
Switch.
for the Switch. Yeah, but when we purchase the code, something's going on to where they're saying that they're going to send me the email. Apparently the codes aren't available yet. I don't know what's going on. I stopped by a local store that a friend of ours runs. Tried to get one in person. The codes, they weren't coming through the system.
GameStop said we don't sell digital.
Yeah, so I might end up getting the shaft on this one, but the code is apparently coming. The order's processing.
How much is the physical copy of it? Is this
there's there's no physical copy yet. I think the Switch is the only platform getting a physical release, and that's coming soon. So Sonic Mania dropped. And these are notable. I know I'm leaving some out, but these are the notable releases. Sonic Mania, across every platform. But for some reason, the PC version got delayed until the 29th. I don't know what the hell's up with that. Agents of Mayhem dropped. That's getting pretty mediocre / bad reviews.
That's by the same studio that made Saints Row.
That made Saints Row, and this is kind of like the next installment of the series, kind of.
I thought it was more of a multiplayer type of thing.
There is no multiplayer.
There isn't?
No, there's no multiplayer.
That's what I was the vibe I was getting out of it.
Yeah, and so also Matterfall for PS4 dropped today.
That is.
It's kind of like it's a 2D platformer.
Yeah.
That's in high def. It's really cool. It looks like
4K.
It looks like it basically looks kind of like a Metroid ripoff.
Okay.
But it looks like a pretty cool game. I might actually get into that. And then, of course, the Observer, which is what they're calling
it. That sounds like a creepy name of
yeah,
a game,
well, the
dude.
devs,
The Observer.
what was the other horror game? It was made by the same people. Oh, shit. I'm drawing a blank here.
There's a lot of horror games.
Something about fear or something.
There's a lot of horror games.
Yeah, but anyway, the Observer, and we'll get into that later because we have the trailer for you, too. And then, of course, StarCraft Remastered dropped yesterday on PC. Remastered. And honestly, reading the reviews, it's still cheesy-ass StarCraft, the original. But apparently, they're saying this is one of the best remaster games that they've had, so we'll get into that a little bit later, too. So
I don't think any remaster games are best.
Yeah,
I thought the Master Chief Collection was the best remaster game of all time, but it didn't work.
Yeah, it didn't work. And honestly, last week or the week before, Lawbreakers dropped. And did you hear about that? They're already calling that a flop. It's pretty early, but
it has a lower it's not an install rate. Well, what do you call it? A lower player count.
Yeah, they lost 60% of their player base from the beta to the release.
No, listen, which is lower than Battleborn's player count.
Yeah,
after they released.
Yeah, even lower than Battleborn. That's fucking bad. That's bad. Now I don't know what to attribute that to.
And they're giving that motherfucker
because when we initially saw, when we initially saw, our first Lawbreakers trailer, the game, I was interested. It caught my fucking eye.
Oh, it kind of looks like. I mean, it's like there's heroes, right? It's basically Overwatch for the most part, or Team Fortress 2.
No, it's a first-person shooter.
They have heroes though. They have different abilities.
Do they have heroes?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Well, I did see a bunch of different abilities, but I didn't know.
We'll have to look that up.
Yeah. Now, it originally caught my eye, and I was pretty interested to pick it up. But I watched some like live feeds of the beta and stuff like that, and I just said fuck it, dude. It didn't end up being what I thought it was going to be. And Layla's with us. Hey, girl. Hey, what's up?
Yeah, there's different.
But yeah, it dropped, lost 60% of its player base.
The roles in Lawbreakers, each with their own special abilities and powers. There are currently 9 different roles, each character for both the Law and the Breakers.
Yeah, okay.
So, it's Overwatch, Team Fortress.
Yeah, so
Cliffy B.
But a lot of people are saying that the developer fucked up by not porting it to Xbox.
I mean, okay.
Now,
hold on, this is why. I mean, it makes sense. I mean, Cliffy, one of the big makers of Gears of War. You have a lot of fans over at Xbox, and you probably should have ported the game over. I mean, it can't be that hard to do.
Yeah, now when we first
PC, I mean,
when we first got word of Lawbreakers and the Cliffy B was behind it, a lot of guys in the Xbox community were pretty hyped for this game. And then come to find out, he's not bringing it to Xbox. Now
he will eventually.
I think bringing it to Xbox would have helped him, would have helped the player base, because honestly, I think at least in our circle of friends and shit like that, the Xbox guys seem to support shooters a bit more than the PlayStation guys.
Yeah, PlayStation. Well, I mean,
and that's generally the rule of thumb for PlayStation. Like, you know, RPGs, single player, story driven games.
I feel like if you're playing multiplayer on PlayStation, a shooter, I feel like it's Call of Duty. I feel like it's the only thing they play multiplayer wise, other than Uncharted or Uncharted.
Yeah, Uncharted.
Yeah.
But and honestly, I don't.
They like the other one too.
I don't ever hear anybody raving about Uncharted multiplayer.
They like Last of Us multiplayer too.
Yeah, which was basically along the same lines, wasn't it?
No, unless you play Killzone, they have Killzone.
Nobody play Killzone. Somebody was on.
They play Overwatch.
One of the groups I'm a part of on Facebook. Somebody was trying to dog the Halo series, and they kept bringing up Killzone, and I'm like, yeah.
Did you see the article that was like, shouldn't Master Chief should just come out as a gay icon already? Did you see that article in Bang Bang?
Yeah.
That was pretty funny. Yeah. I read that. That was good. I was like, oh.
So what should we go into first? You want to go right into the unboxing?
You want to do the unboxing first, or?
I mean, it's entirely up to you.
Or you want to get something boring out of the way first? I'll get the boring. Let's talk about Gamescom first.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's probably the most boring subject because there's really nothing. There's really nothing new coming out with Gamescom. So I mean, there is.
Yeah, we're gonna have to wait till we get there, I guess. The rumor mill. I mean, it's there, but it's not really popping.
Here's a list of
E3 and shit.
Here's a list of who's coming. The bigger names, like the big studios. So I'm gonna name some that you'll know. Amazon's gonna be there. Bandai Namco, Bethesda, Blizzard, Capcom.
Bandai Namco has been busy as fuck, dude.
They're porting everything. CD Projekt Red's gonna be there, the makers of The Witcher. If you guys don't know who CD Projekt Red is, I actually bought The Witcher. That's something I've done. I haven't played it yet, so I'm gonna get on that soon. Konami's gonna be there. Logitech, Nvidia, Plantronics, Razer, Rebellion, Sega, Square Enix, Team 17, which I don't know who the fuck that is, Turtle Beach, and Warner.
Now, Square Enix, I meant to bring that up a while ago, but I never
they're
did.
Gonna show some Marvel stuff off?
Yeah, they got that Marvel project, or Avengers project, rather, we should call it. It's an Avengers project.
Was it 2018 already? Is that what it said, the main trailer?
I believe it's been a while since we've seen it, but I had a couple friends over the other week, and I think you stopped by as well, and I brought that up. That we haven't seen or heard anything else about that.
I thought it was just an announcement trailer. It was early.
But yeah, it's been about 8 months since we first saw the teaser trailer. So keep an eye on Square Enix, because sooner or later we're gonna start seeing some more on this Avengers project.
And here's some information. Xbox Games comes. I guess it's more of a show, not really. It says press conference, but it's going to be on Sunday, August 20th.
Right.
At CEST, which I guess is Eastern time. I guess 8 p.m. and PDT is 12 p.m. So,
yeah.
They're going to probably most likely announce the X's pre-order date there.
Yeah, I would assume.
And they're going to show off a lot of Forza.
Now I saw there's some leaked images going around of a possible setup of the Xbox floor.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, there were some images floating around. Now, obviously, I mean, we're still a ways away from the 20th, but
are we?
There were images showing a display.
5 days?
Huh?
5 days away.
So, do they have their floor set up already, do you think?
Probably.
Okay, so
I don't see why they wouldn't.
There's some images going around the web, and one of the images that we see, it's basically the stage with the big display. And in one of the images, they're discussing Fable Legends.
I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, it was on the screen. So they were discussing or showing something to do with Fable Legends, and then somebody zoomed in on another screen that was in another part of their floor space, and the image is blurry as hell, but you zoom in and you look at it, and it appears to be every Halo game chronologically. So a lot of people are speculating that these Halo games might get X support, or that every single Halo game is going to be backwards compatible now, including Reach.
It already is.
Every single game? No.
Reach is backward, and then you have the Master Chief Collection.
But like I said, if you counted all the squares and looked at them, it clearly
the only original one that's not BC right now is probably 1.
Combat Evolved.
Yes.
2's not, is it?
I think so.
No.
No, 1 and 2.
1
and 2 aren't. Anything on the original Xbox.
Basically, you look at the images, and I swear I wanted to save the image and bring it up on here.
But it would make sense if they were...
It was clearly... You could make out Halo 1 and 2.
Well, it would make sense if it was coming back BC for that, because they did just announce at E3 that the original Xbox BC is coming out soon. So
we're starting to see one of them. But you can clearly see... It's blurry as fuck, but you can tell just by looking at the first 2 images that it's Combat Evolved and Halo 2. And then all the other lines down the order. It's the cover art.
Or, hear me out on this one.
Halo
1 and Halo 2 are PC games, right?
Mm-hmm.
They ported the PC versions with the X, and they upscaled that shit to 4K resolution.
Well, that's what people were speculating. That maybe it's
that'd be crazy
and upscale. So
that'd be awesome. But
yeah.
I mean,
So either way,
shit. But
also for Xbox's event, I'm predicting that they're going to announce PUBG to the game preview
that week or the day, or
we still don't know an official release date for the finished version of PUBG, PlayerUnknown's Battleground. The dev came out and stated that I believe they had an October date set, and they canceled that. They still may make that deadline, but basically they canceled it because they don't want to basically say, here's a deadline, finish the game by this deadline. They want to make sure they deliver a good whole product and a finished game. But yeah, I'm predicting that we're gonna see. Yo, my man Carl's with us. What's up, man?
Do you think we're gonna see anything new at all, anywhere, like from anyone other than independent? Think we're gonna see any big new titles announced at anyone's stage? We know PlayStation isn't.
If anything, I would say Square Enix that we'd get a more in-depth look at their Marvel project, but
Xbox is making announcements about new stuff, whatever that is, whether it's like apps or whatever.
Right.
But PlayStation's saving everything for the Paris week in October.
Right, and with the gaming media is kind of been shitting on the Xbox One X.
Everyone's just on the Xbox One X.
Yeah, it's like the hip thing to do now. So I'm looking for Uncle Phil and the boys to give us an in-depth look at what games are going to be.
He's not
getting. No, he's not going to be there. I'm just saying.
Which is crazy.
The Microsoft crew. I'm expecting them to announce a lot more games that are going to be Xbox One X enhanced. And also, like I said, PUBG, man. I think they're going to drop it shortly after that. All right, look, last update, they added a ton of other shit, including controller support. Right?
The problem
controller support's there. That's the only thing you need.
But here's
to bring it to console.
They were only running it on the X at 30 to 40 frames with a 100-man server. So
that's what I would expect. I mean, is it a shooter? Yes, you can classify it as a shooter, but it plays more like an open world third-person game, and that's how you got to treat it. So on console,
I'm just saying, it running on the original the X1?
No, it's going to be locked at 30. It's going to be locked at 30.
Well, I'm saying if it was only running at 30 on the X, what the fuck's it going to be running on the original Xbox?
Yeah,
that's why I'm saying that they had a problem to work out there.
Right, and even on the PC side of things, the game, I believe it uses about 8 gigs of RAM. So it is a little.
It's so hard to test to find out on it.
Plus, I mean, the servers, from what I understand, everything is still done client side. So 30 frames per second locked, 100-player lobbies. That's pretty fucking impressive on a console.
Yeah, I don't think they've done. I mean, other than like online.
There's a couple games in the preview program now. I forget the name of the game, but it's kind of like a post-apocalyptic kind of survival game. It's not DayZ. I forget what it's called, but
it's supposed to come eventually.
It's in the preview program right now, and it's supporting 100-player lobbies.
A lot of people.
So we look forward to that. Now, also, DICE. Speaking of Gamescom, Battlefront 2. DICE is going to reveal the space battles on the 21st. A lot of people were begging for VR. Now they kind of teased us for the vanilla Battlefront, the flop, the whatever you want to call it, piece of shit Battlefront we got last year. They kind of teased us with a little PSVR action for that X-Wing mission on the Death Star. So a lot of people are anticipating that there's going to be maybe possibly full VR support for PC and PlayStation 4 on these space battles if you'd like, rather than just like a little segment.
For the 8 people that own VR?
VR's coming on, man. It is. I'm looking into it more and more because I think
Which one?
Just the PSVR. For Gran Turismo, man. Also, ESL at Gamescom. The first ever PUBG Invitational Tournament is going to run from the 23rd to the 26th. They selected 80 of the top players worldwide. Big thing, they're kicking it old school, man. This is going to be an 80-player LAN tournament. Ooh. So, first ever offline tournament. First ever major offline tournament for the game.
Hold on. So, an 80-person LAN? Yeah. How the fuck are they going to do that?
I don't know, man, but it's happening. So,
dude, how much? I want to be the guy to set that up, dude. That guy's getting paid some back.
Right, so what happened is they introduced microtransactions into PUBG.
Yeah, I heard about that.
And they did it right, though, because basically what happened, starting back on August 3rd, you were able to purchase customizable items, your clothing and stuff.
Yeah, everything I've seen on it, how do you buy? Is it in the game or is it on the Steam store? It looks like it was on in the Steam store.
I don't know. I haven't done it yet, and I'd rather I haven't played the game much lately because I like to play with like a party rather than play alone.
Yeah, I don't like playing.
Just because it's fun and all the shenanigans and fucked up stuff that happens to us, it's more fun to play with more people. Oh. But basically, what happened was starting on the 3rd, back on August 3rd, they opened up the microtransactions. So what happened? All the money from the microtransactions went towards this $350,000 prize pool for this tournament, and then a good chunk of that money also went to a charity that the developer chose. So you can watch the tournament. It's going to be live streamed on all the PUBG social accounts, so Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, you name it. You'll have access to the live stream to check that out.
And right now, it is on the Steam Marketplace. That's how you do it. You buy it off the Steam Marketplace.
Steam Marketplace.
Okay, and right now the highest expensive cosmetic item selling on PUBG is a purple mini skirt, and it's selling for nearly $500.
500, like, real dollars?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Hold that up to the camera. Bring up cam 2. Bring up cam 2. Is that going to focus? Yeah. $500
for this
it's
little mini
for a
skirt.
good cause. You're supporting the prize pool. You're supporting charity.
That's getting that screen reflection.
So some weebo out there who runs around with a female character in bra and panties is probably going to slap that skirt on her and have a go at a chicken dinner. So that's fucking cool.
I heard it went for more, though.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Tony Shade. Thank you, Carl. Thank you, Games and Stuff, man. We're glad to have you guys back with us. Like I said, this is the much unanticipated return after a little break.
We're going to get back into PUBG in a little bit, but did you, Gamescom, Nintendo's doing, like, their whole streaming thing?
Yeah, they're doing their Treehouse event or something.
Yeah, whatever. Well, live streams the whole time, playthroughs of Mario Odyssey.
And then we're going to see pretty much, we're going to be seeing a lot of Mario Odyssey, and then
Poken's coming.
Pokken tournament as well.
Poken's going to be there. There's actually a couple, what the hell's that game everyone likes? Shit. Japanese game. That Nintendo.
Xenoblade Chronicles?
Yeah, that's
Xenoblade is going to be huge for the Switch, man.
There's another one too.
And honestly, I really did want to get Sonic Mania for the Switch because that just seems like a pretty cool game to put on there. I did recently pick up Retro City Rampage. Now I never played it when it first came out, when it was like on the Games for Gold and stuff like that. I just skipped right past it. But that's actually a fun fucking game, man.
What is it?
Retro City Rampage. It's
like
a GTA top-down style game. It's basically a parody game of everything from the 80s, you know, basically the time we grew up, from the 80s to the 90s.
I was talking about Fire Emblem Warriors.
Warriors.
That's going to be there.
And then also the Monster Hunter demo dropped recently on the Switch.
The 3DS Monster Hunter Stories is going to be there. And so is Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga and Bowser's Minions.
Okay.
That's what.
So we're looking forward to
and they don't know if they're going to have any surprises. They're not sure.
They're not sure. Dude, I guarantee you that Nintendo's got, like, just shit in their pocket just waiting. You know what I mean?
Ubisoft showing off the Mario game.
Yeah, the Rabbids.
The Kingdom Battle.
I still don't know how I feel about the Mario Rabbids game, man. Like, okay, Super Mario RPG on the Super Nintendo is like one of my most prized possessions. Dude, it's one of my favorite games of all time.
What game?
Super Mario RPG, which was the original. It was basically it was like a Square Enix Nintendo mashup. And that's what I really hope for out of Rabbids, but it just looks more like Final Fantasy Tactics style stuff. And I just don't know, man. I don't know. It's a shame Switch games don't come to Redbox, because Redbox does kind of... I know a lot of people, especially fanboys, kind of like shame on people who Redbox games. But, I mean, you know, you hop into something blind, man.
I don't Redbox anything anymore, dude. This shit got expensive.
I'll Redbox it. If there's a game I'm not 100% sure of.
Anything got expensive at Redbox now.
If there's a game that I'm not 100% sure of, if it comes to Redbox, I'll try it out.
And any Xfinity users, I saw it the other day, you have to buy it for $21.99. Guardians of the Galaxy 2 came out 2 weeks early if you're an Xfinity user.
Son, I'm a Kodi user. I'm a Kodi user. I had this shit when it came out.
Oh, and back to Xboxes real fast. I wanted to say they're having a whole day dedicated there in the Xbox, like I guess the 10 or the news dedicated to Age of Empires, the Definite Edition coming out. It's the 20-year anniversary of the game.
Yeah, it is the 20-year anniversary, man.
That will be there.
I feel like an old bastard, dude. I remember the original Age of Empires.
And it says what to expect to be playable at the PlayStation stand, if there's anything PlayStation. Like it says,
Gran Turismo.
It's going to be Gran Turismo Sport and Uncharted The Lost Legacy, which is the separate DLC coming out for Uncharted. So
yeah. So
there won't be any major announcements, they don't think, because of the...
No, but we also have the Street Fighter 30th anniversary is coming up August the 30th. Now, obviously, we all know the situation with Street Fighter 5. It's the game we love to hate, but still fucking play it, blah, blah, blah. A German website, a German retailer, posted a listing for a Street Fighter anniversary collection. Years ago, I believe it was on the PS... Was it PS2? The 25th? No, it was PS3.
Another Street Fighter remake?
No, before they had a Street Fighter anniversary collection. It was like all the games bundled in a collector's edition. Okay, so basically, people are hoping. I don't really think Capcom's going to step in and do something spectacular for the 30th anniversary. A couple weeks back, we got some costumes and stuff like that, and added stages for the anniversary. And a lot of people are anticipating that maybe Capcom's got something spectacular up their sleeve to give us. It sounds like wishful thinking. And then I think in the past day or two, this German retailer made a listing for a Star Wars 30th anniversary collection. So, and it looked to be the same thing as the last anniversary collection, which was a collector's edition with a bunch of the fucking Street Fighter games in it. So, which would be awesome.
What would that come out for? Like, the new consoles? I mean, the one...
Probably all platforms, honestly. I mean, Street Fighter 5 is the only exclusive...
It's not even exclusive.
Well, it's a console exclusive with PlayStation.
No, I mean, it can come to Xbox, though. Like, they always do...
But I don't think they will, because Capcom... When the head guy at Capcom first came out and announced that it was going to be a PlayStation console exclusive, he basically said it's because for the first time he wanted to unify all the players to one location. That was going to be between PlayStation 4 and PC crossplay, which for the most part has worked out pretty well. Like me using a PS4, most of the time you're playing PC players.
But if PlayStation agreed, they could unify everything.
Right. Now, while we're speaking about crossplay, something interesting has been happening the past couple weeks, and I've been seeing it online. It's been popping up. People have been bitching about it. And then it happened to me. Okay, it happened to me on my Xbox Live account. Okay, the console world is being invaded by porn bots. The future is now. Porn bots are on our fucking Xbox Live and PlayStation Network accounts. Sliding on up into your DMs.
I'm checking mine and see if I
check it, dude. I got one on my Xbox the other day. And for the most part, I've seen a lot of people posting it on PlayStation. I haven't got one on PlayStation. But I had some fucking spam profile message me like, hey, cutie.
Nope.
So didn't even respond, 0 gamer score, this or that.
Nope, nothing.
So you basically, it's a typical thing. People like respond to them and then they try to get them to this fucking porn site.
And then you put your credit card.
Now, PlayStation, when they were first started getting hounded on over the Minecraft crossplay deal, their spokesperson came out and said it was for the kids. They sign a contract when you make a PlayStation account, and they have to be mindful of their player base and protect these children from certain things that may happen to them
Nintendo's
online.
the one for the kids. Man.
Okay, Sony, there is now no excuse at all. You have porn bots messaging my 7 and 8-year-old nephews. There's no reason why they can't play Minecraft with Xbox and PC players now. You're not protecting them against shit if you got porn bots sliding up in their DMs.
And you know what sucks too? If you want to get away from them, you can't even change your gamer tag on PlayStation.
Yeah, you can't even change your fucking...
You're stuck. You just gotta deal with that shit.
And games and stuff just brought out an interesting point. They pulled the plug on the Final Fantasy VR. Final Fantasy 15 VR is now null and void.
That's because VR is not.
Which is typical Sony, though. Sony.
Sony's
been doing this to a lot of their VR studios, canceling games, moving them to different projects.
I thought you were gonna read off. He said he accidentally put his credit card number into one of those sites that sent the bodyguard.
Yeah, do not talk to the porn bots. Do not give them your payment info.
What happens if you like send them a picture?
Oh, I don't know. Bang Bang in particular, they've been going off on the fucking bots. They've been posting like crazy shit left and right. VR is a gimmick, but see, no, actually, it's not a gimmick. VR is the future. The future is now, but the gaming industry is not driving.
It's not
the VR.
It's years away.
Yeah.
From being anything.
In gaming.
In gaming, yeah.
Gaming.
It's still not.
The industry that is carrying VR right now and pushing it forward is porn, dude. The porn industry.
And where's the VR master at right now? Not commenting, or is he in here?
I don't know.
Yeah, where's the VR master?
Yeah, he said GameStop's had 6 bots already sliding up in his DMs.
Shit.
Scandalous bots, man.
Shouldn't be playing Galgun. That's probably what's drawing the attention to him.
Yeah. If you got Galgun installed, that's automatic fucking
porn bot.
Yeah. So, anything else on Gamescom that you want to talk about? You're just gonna wait till we get there.
EA's gonna have NBA Live, and they're gonna show off their women.
Yeah. Now EA's trying to be a little trying to pull a few moves here. There. Yeah. What they dropped
$40?
NBA Live is gonna be $40, and then the playable demo is out.
I heard it was. Absolute shit.
I've seen mixed reviews. The graphics don't look that bad. They look better than I thought.
Oh, you know what's gonna be there? I didn't even know about it. I don't even remember did they show it at E3? No, they didn't do. Did they show it at the press conference, or they showed the Sims 4 console version is gonna be?
Yeah.
I didn't
know. And then
also
City Skylines also came out today, the PS4 version.
I'm gonna make them jump in the swimming pool. I'm gonna take their fucking ladder away from them so they can't get out of the swimming pool, and they're gonna drown.
Yeah. And games and stuff, man. I did see that earlier that they did announce a Resident Evil 2 board game. It seems pretty cool if you're into tabletops. Okay.
I don't play board games.
Okay.
No, but did you ever play The Sims?
I played like a while back, dude. Back like 04,
when I was
05,
like
maybe
7 or 8, dude. All I did was like find the most fucked up ways to kill the Sims characters.
I've seen. Speaking of The Sims, and this is off topic, but speaking of The Sims, I saw somebody posted this fucking rant about The Sims the other day, and it was in one of these gaming groups, and it was basically like he had his like husband and wife sim, right, and they made a fucking kid. They had a kid.
Don't tell me the husband had sex with the kid.
No, they had a kid. They had a kid, but he was ugly and he was bad. So and I believe it was a chick. They were like, the kid was ugly and he was really bad, so we had him taken away. And then they had another kid. Okay, and the kid, when the kid got older one day, it brought a friend over. And it was the fucking kid they got rid of in the first place. I thought that was hilarious, dude. And they had pictures of him and everything.
Dude, they have I heard they have like same-sex couples and everything now in The Sims. I heard it got real it's like real now.
Yeah, The Sims is
I'm gonna get that shit, dude.
It's funny,
I hate playing
man.
With a
it's
controller,
funny, but
though. That's one game I cannot play with a controller.
Oh, dude, it's got to be tough with a controller. I mean, I played on the PC I had. I don't even know what Sims it was, man.
I don't know what. Dude, I was a fucked up child, dude. I was like cutting the leading tracks from the roller coasters and Roller Coaster Tycoon and watching all the people fly off and like
all my Sims ever did was like fight and beat each other, man.
I trapped
them. They had marital issues.
Put them in a closed house with an oven, and then they would like light themselves on fire. I'd always have like little rooms. That's
what Games just said. He said, I still got the original. I love watching the house randomly catch fire while the person's on the computer.
Yeah, if you trapped them with like no windows or no way to escape in the house, then they would just like die in there. There was one game where I had like 7 people in the house, and they all were urns by the end of it.
Yeah. I think most people's Sims just end up getting tortured
or you just like you take
weird social experiments done to them.
You take them out of the shower naked and you like throw them in the middle of the fucking living room and everyone's like, "What's going on?"
Right. Now I got something I do want to mention because every once in a while I hop on Steam and start looking at the stats and all that shit.
Oh my! And, I can't believe there's this.
I could not believe what my fucking eyes saw. Last week, of course,
you showed me before we started.
No Man's Sky, top selling game on Steam the past week.
This is that sale, man. $23.99.
Outsold Rocket League, PUBG, Agents of Mayhem, and everything. Now, version 1.3. What's that? Agents of Mayhem?
No, Black Desert. It's coming to Xbox. Is
Black Desert? It's a MMO.
Well, I know that, but was any have you?
I mean, it's an MMO, dude. Go here, do this. Go raid this dungeon. Go do this. Now, the one thing about Black Desert Online, just before they announced it was coming to console.
Japanese?
No. It's more of like a Elder Scrolls type deal or something like that.
Makes it?
But the player customization is what really sets it apart from other games. Like the player customization is so in depth in Black Desert Online, so you can check it out. But that's off topic. Anyway,
that's Korean.
Version 1.3 No Man's Sky. People are raving about this shit. They're saying 1 year later, and Hello Games is finally delivered. They didn't give up, despite all the death threats. And this and that, having to move their studio due to these threats, the game flopping, the people getting lost in the hype. Now, I will say, and I have said many times, I was okay with No Man's Sky. I understood what they were trying to do with the game. I didn't get lost in the hype. I understood what it was. Now, you and some other popular YouTuber claim that the only people who actually liked the game were pot-smoking hippies who like to stare at the cosmos. Now, I happen to be a pot-smoking hippie who likes the cosmos. I was cool with the game, man. I was amazed by it, and the main thing about it was the procedurally generated universes, which really caught me. Now,
probably pretty cool on acid too.
So, top selling game on Steam last week, and then also we do have the our look at the update trailer. Now I'm seeing they did add a multiplayer aspect. You can now party up with one other player and explore together. They added more updates to the freighters. There's now portals. There's a more direct path to the Atlas. Expanded farming, expanded trading, expanded combat.
You can now find alien life form and fuck it.
Right. I'm sure that's coming in a future update if that's what you're into. I tell you what, Hello Games, add some tentacles in there, and this man's on board.
Dude, Jay and
He'll buy it on every he'll buy it on PC.
Jay and Silent Bob, one of my favorite lines ever, dude. I'm gonna be the first guy to go in space, find an alien, and fuck it. Best lines in a movie.
Looking back, I wish I would have did more with my life, like become an astronaut or something. So, we'll take a look at the trailer here.
Welcome to No Man's Sky.
And graphics overhaul. The game, I haven't played it because my copy currently a friend. Currently a friend has my copy. Haven't been able to play it, but I've jumped on a couple live streams and stuff just to kind of see. Graphically, the game looks fucking stunning now.
It's more alike than ever, with system wealth, economy, and conflict levels.
I already want to kill myself watching this video.
Where missions can be undertaken for rewards. Trading and farming are more complex and rewarding.
Well, man, it's got the greenhouse going.
Freighters can be navigated between systems. Introducing third powers to destroy and lore. Uncover a strange new race of travelers and unlock the secrets of the Atlas.
And honestly, I probably put 40, 50 hours in the game. I still can't tell you what the fucking Atlas is. The terrain reconstruction really looks cool though, so you can kind of build around your base a little bit. Portals, wrecked freighters.
What's that?
That's a wrecked freighter.
No, what's the car?
Oh, the vehicle, that was in the last update.
Man, I fucking hated driving this plane, dude. It was the worst.
It's worth it, man. Games and stuff. It's cheap enough to give it a fucking try. And
how much do you think it is per coin?
It's $22 on Steam.
No, I'm talking about.
You could probably find this shit at Goodwill, honestly, or Five Below. Goodwill. I would check there, man, because.
Oh, let's see how much is the GameStop right now.
So, Oh, okay, we're back. So yeah, man, and
Okay, ready? $39.99 new.
what?
$19.99 pre-owned. And
It went up.
Digital's $59.99 at GameStop
Dude.
right now.
GameStop, man, thinks they're fucking slick. Dude, okay. And now, we were just talking about this before we went live, too. The Overwatch did the same thing. Game of the Year edition for Overwatch, I bought 2 weeks ago. I'm finally playing Overwatch. I know it took me a while.
$40 at Target.
Yeah, I paid $40 for Game of the Year edition.
No, I'm talking about Overwatch. It's $40 at Target.
Is it right now?
Yeah.
Okay, so what happened with even at GameStop? $40 Game of the Year edition. I bought it a week before the summer games started. Okay, summer games start, jumps back up to $60.
Yeah, it's $60 now. I saw it.
Yeah. So, and now same thing with No Man's Sky, dude. You couldn't give No Man's Sky away. Now everybody's raving.
Gave me like $4 for that.
Everybody's saying that they're finally delivering. 1 year later, the game, this update makes the game a little bit more
people
complete.
said about Destiny.
Worth
too.
playing. And I mean, obviously the hype's real because it was the #1 selling game on Steam last week. So I'm looking forward to trying that. Our buddy Darth Bracken has my copy of it. He played a little bit of it today. So eventually I'll get it back and give it a go. I'll smoke some herb. I'll explore the cosmos and have a go.
I'm just not even gonna try it.
No, not at all.
Not even interested.
Okay. Now you've got an interesting topic.
Interesting.
A really interesting topic. Now, when you first told me about this,
Oh, you want to get into that already? I want to talk about my other topic first.
what's
I
topic?
was saving these two for last. I want to save those two. There's a couple topics we have to talk about. Do you have anything on Splatoon? Do you want to talk about Splatoon a little
Yes,
bit?
Splatoon dropped. Splatoon dropped. Obviously, we all know Splatoon dropped end of July.
I've been playing a lot of Splatoon.
Right. Now, a lot of people had a problem thinking that maybe it was just like a port or an extensive port. Nintendo,
I mean, it kind of is.
Nintendo
in a way.
assured us that it's not. It's a full-blown sequel. It kind of is. I think it's fair to call it a sequel and not just a extensive
I don't know.
port.
It's not an extent. I wouldn't call it an extensive port. I call it like. I'm trying to think of a jump that. I call it like it's kind of like on the same line of Call of Duty the last 4 years.
Yeah.
Like just.
I mean, yeah. If you're okay with Call of Duty, you should be more than okay with
Like a
Splatoon.
Madden. It's like
But Splatoon,
little updates and.
Nintendo really delivered on this one. It was been pretty anticipated since the release of the Switch. Obviously, the Switch has been about a bit dry. Right now, it's starting to pick up some legs and run a little bit with these games. Really pleased with Splatoon 2. Got great reviews. Honestly, I think it's going to be top contender for Shooter of the Year this year. Because honestly, the big shooters that we got coming out at the end of the year, I think the only one coming out in time to be eligible for like the Game Awards is probably going to be Destiny. When's Destiny drop? October?
Guess who's gonna win Shooter of the Year this year?
Who do you think?
PUBG.
PUBG?
Yep.
It's not a finished game. You think they're going to give a game award to a game that's still in early access?
It won't be finished by the end of the year.
It'll be finished by the end of the year, but not in time for the Game Awards.
Actually, you know what? It won't be. Because
It'll be next year.
They already said it's going to come out in 18, the finished game. They pushed
didn't.
the finished date back. Yeah, they did.
No, they just scrapped. They didn't push it back. They didn't set a date. They just took their October date.
They said most likely spring of 18 now.
Okay.
That's what they said.
So, yeah. For me, this is going to be top contender for Shooter of the Year.
Trying to think of what else has came out this year that's coming out. Call of Duty. It can't be Call of Duty again. I mean, it can't. Call of Duty I don't think it's going to be any good.
So.
Destiny is going to be its hardest competition.
Yeah, and honestly, I don't think. Now you played the.
I played the beta.
All right, we'll talk. Well, before we get into the Destiny beta, let's talk about Splatoon a little bit more.
Do you want to talk about the problem with Splatoon?
Okay. Well, the main problem with Splatoon obviously is going to be the party chat system.
The party anything to do with gaming with your friends. Anything.
Not necessarily. I will say it's frustrating. Okay.
We should all be able to be on the same team.
You have to basically. There's a couple different game modes you can play. You can play private matches with your friends.
What you need, fucking.
Right. Okay. You can play the private matches. That's fine. You can party up using the chat system if you choose. I believe most people are going to stick with Discord because it's a bit easier, it's a bit more reliable. But basically, you play a private match, you can team up with your friends. You can get in your party chat. When your friends split into 2 teams, it automatically splits you into team chat. That's pretty cool. I'm still not cool with using my cell phone as the chat device.
And you know what I found out? I didn't know until I was in my car. It's using like
a fuck ton of data.
No, not just data. It's actually. I'll show it to you on my Bluetooth. It's actually making a call.
Yeah.
I don't get why.
I don't. Yeah, I'm not sure why they did that.
Are we long?
Obviously, it's because of the system. There's still like the mobile hybrid, so it kind of makes sense why they did what they did. But sticking with the party system, you play your private matches. You can also play what do they call it?
The horde mode, whatever their horde mode is.
Yeah, turf battle.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Salmon's
Yeah,
Run.
you can play turf war. You can party up.
Salmon's Run.
But here's the thing. Okay, you play ranked, and the way they do it is you can't party up with anybody. You play by yourself. You play ranked. Now it is a team-based game. Strategy is a big part of winning the game. So to play a ranked battle by yourself, no party chat, it's super frustrating because then they have the league play, which is what you want to do to play competitive. You play with your friends, you play in the league play. But you have to rank up to a B- before you can play in the league play. And the problem with that is it's so fucking hard to get grouped up with competent teammates or with people who know what the fuck they're doing. Because the game modes change when you go to that. Now, it's frustrating as fuck because it is hard to level up to be able to...
Oh, dude, it's so...
to play league, because what happens is it doesn't go by individual, it's a team score.
And then they fucking
You can carry your team. You can score 2,000-3,000 points if possible, but if your team loses, your rank goes down. So, now, I kind of commend them for doing it the way they do it, because it kind of separates the fucking complete trash players from the guys who want to get in there and play.
They change the goddamn game types every 2 hours or every hour, and then you have to.
But that's kind of cool though. I kind of dig the way they do that.
I don't like that.
My only gripe about the game is honestly going to be the chat system, and that was pretty much expected. We anticipated this being a shit show.
I don't think I don't really care about the voice chat. I kind of it's just the party system for me. I just wish we could if we join a group together before the game, just like a matchmaking thing. We go into the game, we all play together on the same team. That's what I want. That's not that hard to do.
It's not hard to do. You just got to get to B-.
No,
that's been done before.
And
but okay,
Splatoon. The other you haven't played it yet. I've the single player in it. I think I'm in stage 3 already, World 3. It's actually really good platforming. I actually like it a lot.
Is it?
Yeah, it's fun. I suggest if you had a Switch and you didn't have Splatoon, to definitely get Splatoon. It's one of
if you got a Nintendo Switch,
it's one of 3 or 4
play.
games worth playing. I haven't played ARMS. I want to get ARMS. I want to try ARMS out. If anyone has ARMS that we know, Tony, whoever, bring it over to Tom's house.
Now I heard good things about ARMS, but the only problem is I haven't heard a fucking thing about it lately. So ARMS didn't have legs, I guess. You know, maybe you get the legs DLC, man. You get the legs. So yeah, but I mean, Splatoon overall super fun game, super addictive, solid 60 frames per second, docked or handheld mode. The game looks good visually. It's a vast improvement over the Wii U.
And you can change the controls. Just when you start the game, that's not the way you're gonna have to play. Just be mindful of that.
Yeah, I mean, and some of you guys that are getting the Switch now, you probably didn't fuck with the Wii or the Wii U. General rule of thumb: first thing you do with a Nintendo game, turn off motion controls. So. And the game, like I said, super fun, super addictive. It's getting pro tournaments and stuff like that. So continue to add content to it. And one of the most underrated features of the game, honestly, is through the Nintendo mobile app. You can actually order gear straight from your phone.
Yeah, I have only been buying
That's
gear.
underrated, and honestly, I don't even think a lot of people even realized you could do that.
And guys, if
a lot of people said fuck the Nintendo app.
If you guys are playing Splatoon, the people who play Splatoon, right now these are dope. I'll get Switch Cam 2. These are the Snow Delta straps. I've never seen them before.
So you got like some ski boots?
Yeah, pretty dope. Never seen them before. Get on that 13,200 points. Coins, or what are they called? Well, I don't even know what the currency's called.
Yeah.
What is it called?
I don't know.
So
whatever.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. Then we'll jump into our last. How many more topics do you have?
I got a couple to go.
Are we gonna get? How many do you have before we could go to the two big topics, the unboxing?
Well, I got one that I want to touch on, and we can do it right now. Call of Duty private beta for those who pre-ordered the game.
Did you get in?
Yeah, I pre-ordered it. Now, I only pre-ordered it. Now, Call of Duty lost me a while ago. I do have Infinite Warfare. I don't know why. Black Ops 3 is all right. It came with my PlayStation, so I played it with my nephew, and so World War II caught my attention again. The only reason I really pre-ordered it because I am intrigued, and a lot of people, quite honestly, are intrigued by the classic boots on the ground,
Nazis
blah blah
on
blah.
jetpacks.
But they haven't denied Nazi jetpacks, so we're not going to leave that out. So boots on the ground, at least we were told. So if you pre-ordered the game, you got a free fucking hat and access to the beta. That's why I did it. I'm going to give it a chance. I'm going to play the beta. Right now, I've been kind of torn as far as a shooter to get into. Battlefield was cool. It kind of grew old pretty fast due to the lack of content and stuff. Call of Duty lost me. Halo, I still like Halo. It's just nobody plays it, so it's kind of hard for me to get into a multiplayer game that my friends don't play.
Trying to play that.
Overwatch is fun, but even still, I mean, Overwatch is a good game, but I still don't see what all the hype is about. You know what I mean?
No. It didn't deserve
the way people hype it up. I just don't know. It's definitely a good
game of the year.
It's definitely a good game, and I do believe Uncharted should have won that game of the year. But I don't even like Uncharted. So, open beta August 25th, 28th for PS4. There's going to be a second beta, which is going to be September 1st to the 4th, and that's going to be on all platforms.
Free?
Free
beta?
No, it's still private beta. You still have to pre-order it. You know how Activision does. You pre-order
free.
Yeah, but they got to get you in. They got to get you all primed up and ready for all those micro transactions they're going to get you for, and possibly the same thing with this. So anyway, straight from Sledgehammer Games, we're going to get our first look at Divisions, which obviously replaces the created class system. So instead of doing your own custom loadouts, you're going to have divisions. You're going to have infantry, expeditionary, airborne division, armored division, and then the mountain group. We're going to see at least 3 new maps that we haven't seen yet. We're also going to get our first look at Operation Breakout, which was built in conjunction with Raven Software, which they're basically calling it their war mode experience, Allied versus Axis. And playing the beta, you will see limited character progression, so you're going to be able to unlock a good bit of items and all that stuff. However, we will not see any remaining weapons or even the headquarters social mode, which is similar to like what you see in Destiny. We're not going to see any competitive modes. We're not going to see supply drops. We're not going to see any of these remaining features until the game is fully released.
They're having like a place where you like walk around, like a social place where you walk around it.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
And
I wonder who they took that from. What was the first war game to?
They did drop a trailer, and we'll take a look at that right here.
What was the first military game to do that? Looks like it's still in the same engine. Dude.
I mean, to me, it looks like same old Call of Duty.
It's on the same engine again. This is not on a new engine. Do you think it's on a new engine?
No, it's not on a new engine.
What the
I don't even think they're. It doesn't look like the visuals have changed much at all, honestly.
Nazi Jetpack boss battle at the end. Where's that?
Nazi Jetpack boss battle.
Here it is. Oh, was that the real? Was that the symbol?
No. No.
Was it a cross?
No. All swastikas have been removed from the game.
That was like what was it, a cross?
Yeah, some kind of other symbol. I don't know.
Oh, I thought they. I thought you said it was just for the German version.
No, no.
Is there anything else you have to say about this load
Yeah,
of shit?
I mean, I'm gonna give it a try, man. Like I said, I pre-ordered it. I got my fucking free hat. I got my beta code.
Let's talk about
let's
talk about a real beta that I played recently.
All right, Destiny beta.
Played the Destiny beta.
But you're kind of biased. You're a Destiny fanboy, dude.
Oh, okay. I can say this. They debuted a new mode. I don't know exactly what it's called. It's like an elimination mode in Halo, where you get like one life, or you have to capture something, or along those lines. Did not like that.
Like breakout mode.
Yeah, I did not like it at all. Did not like that mode. Do not like that it's 4v4. I liked it when it was more players.
6v6.
Yeah. Story mode. The story was a lot better. Like a lot better than the first one already, and it was just one mission. The strikes were pretty fun, pretty hard. The environments looked nice. I mean, it looks like Destiny again.
Yeah. Now
better visuals and better story.
So I mean, are you hyped?
Oh yeah,
you're hyped?
Yeah, I can't wait for Destiny.
Now I see a lot of people. I've seen a lot more negative than I've seen positive on it.
Nah, it's what it. I mean,
mainly a lot of people were bitching that this could very well just have been an expansion. It doesn't really feel new.
You know what?
It doesn't really feel new. It doesn't really look new.
It could
gameplay wise.
It could be an expansion. I mean, technically speaking, but it does. I think it looks a lot better than the original version of the game. And if it was just an expansion, they wouldn't gain any new player base. So I mean, this is the way it had to be. I'm ready for it.
Yeah. T Shade, I missed you there. If you're talking about Call of Duty, yes. Well, if you registered for it, see, because to get into this beta, you got to pre-order it. When I pre-ordered 2 months ago, it was printed on my pre-order receipt. So you have to hold on to that receipt if you pre-ordered.
Yeah, but it's Destiny again. I mean, Destiny's the kind of a game you play for. You play for the raids, you play for the strikes, play for the weekly missions, stuff like that. One like super hard. It's not really a multi. I don't like the multiplayer as much in Destiny as I do the other stuff that you do in it. It's more like trying to think of a game that you would know. Remember the missions on the Division that we played together?
Yeah.
It's like that, but like 10 times harder.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what it's for. That's what it's all story based. It's all beat the guy, get the best weapons in the game. I mean,
now I played the first Destiny. Like I said, when the first Destiny came out, it was a point in time where I wasn't really doing much gaming, so I never really got into it. Now I have played a good bit of Destiny multiplayer.
That your bondage days?
Yeah, that's when I was in the BDSM.
Okay.
So I was pretty tied up. I didn't have enough time for Destiny.
I like that.
So, but no, like, and the multiplayer, I don't know, I was just like, well, fuck this, I'll just go play Halo. The multiplayer was nothing special. The maps were small, they weren't creative, or, they're not really immersive, It was just pretty much just running. You can tell it's not,
it's a medium.
That's not the purpose of the game. I definitely said
the shooting mechanics were better than any other game, though. It
felt like Halo to me. Like
the best shooting mechanics.
Yeah, it it's old school Bungie mechanics and stuff like that. Honestly, wasn't the original Destiny on like an ancient engine that was from the Halo series?
I heard it was on the Reach engine.
The Halo Reach engine?
Like the basis of the Halo Reach engine.
Well, I will say it felt my first time playing the game, hopping right in, it felt very familiar. Everything felt very familiar.
I'm going to say for people, if you liked the first Destiny, you like this Destiny, so buy it.
Right, buy it and then have that credit card ready because they're going to microtransaction.
Nah.
Every last dime.
They only microtransaction like the dances and stuff, and like some of the gear. Not all of it.
I did have one more thing I want to take a look at now. Earlier, because a lot of people, this kind of snuck under a lot of people's radar. The Observer game that came out today on the PS4. I believe it's only PS4. Am I wrong about that?
I have no idea.
Hold on, let me check because I believe it's PS4. I know. Games, Cyberpunk games, blah 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 blah.
Nope, all of them.
All platforms. Okay, so no, it was just Matterfall was the PS4 exclusive. Sorry, I was up till
it was even after fucking Linux.
Yeah, Linux. So anyway,
what is OS?
Layers of Fear was the game that
Mac. It's after Mac too.
Yeah. So Layers of Fear was the first game, not in the series, but this was the previous game, and basically in that game they pushed you to the brink of insanity. This game they're calling Hitting Horror, and basically I'll just play the trailer because it's hard to explain. When I was reading about the game, I kind of got lost in what it was supposed to be about. But I watched a little bit of an intro. A guy that got early access to the game, and the devs gave him permission to stream, like the intro mission or so whatever.
The game that you were talking about earlier from them before. It's called Blubber Team, and they made Layers of Fear.
I just said it. You did not hear me say that.
I didn't hear you say it. I was reading.
Dispatch, got an emergency here.
We had like 10 people at one time. Pretty good for a while. And then we dropped until the next topic.
The year is 2084. If they told me what the world would become, I would not have believed them. KPD?
Oh no, wait a minute. I need one more time to get into.
I am what they fear. A corporate tool of oppression. If you don't remember, if you won't remember, that's when they own me. To access you. To gather evidence. To dredge up whatever's hiding in the darkest corners of your mind.
I like that.
My name's Daniel. I'm an observer.
Yo, he looks like an actor. A famous actor. Who? What?
There's the trailer, and basically what you are, I don't know why I keep going back to that one. So basically what you are is you're some sort of neuro detective. Like he said in the beginning, the year's 2084. So basically what happened was some kind of digital plague that just like destroys humanity. Now you're blah blah blah. One corporation rises to the top and takes control in basically like a new Poland, the New Polish Republic or something like that. So from the game and what I've seen, it basically it's like the purpose of this game is to mind fuck you into anxiety, into fear, into whatever. I'm not really gonna go into too much depth, but basically it's like a pick and choose. The one thing I saw, guy walks into the room. It appears there's some guy that's been tortured or something, like there's blood everywhere. You got options to like call for help or this or that. Each thing you do obviously plays on to the next thing that happens in the story. Other than that, it's kind of pretty vague on what you're going to get out of the game. I'm definitely going to pay attention to it, though. I'm going to watch some live streams and see, because the game, it seems cool. The way that the developer talks about how they're basically trying to mind fuck you with this game. Seems like something I might want to try.
$20 game?
No. Let me check the price.
Does it have a price?
Yeah, it came out today, brother. It's got to have a price.
It's got reviews. $8 out of 10 on Steam.
8 out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty good because this the PC community's pretty. They're pretty harsh, man. They're blunt when it comes to reviewing games.
You get Layers of Fear if you buy it on PC for free. $29.99, $30 game.
$30
on
yeah.
Steam. I
Cool.
don't know how much the Xbox for it. Probably around the same.
So also Hellblade came out. There's people raving about Hellblade, but I'm not gonna get into
I don't
Hellblade.
even know what Hellblade is.
First single player story game came out on PlayStation. Kind of short, but it worked out for the best. Where else do we got? That's pretty. Okay, we do have.
Oh, I will talk about before we bring that up. I want to talk about this. Let me bring up my notes. Eventually here.
Well, let's make it quick because we're getting. We still got to do the unboxing, and we still have the other two topics to discuss.
Well, the other topic's fun topic.
Yeah.
Oh wait, let me touch on this first. You guys been playing Overwatch. Everyone who's been playing Overwatch, they are bringing out Team Deathmatch, and it's the first team to get 30 kills, 6v6. So there's that. It's coming soon, and that's about it on it. It's public testing right now. I don't know if that means it's public testing for the PC. So that's coming out, and yeah, look for that. I'm actually kind of that'll make me want to play Overwatch more.
Why is it so hot in here, son?
I don't know. Take off your shirt.
It's got hot as fuck in
Take
here
off
for
your
no
shirt,
reason,
dude.
man. I don't need another beer. So I'll do that. I'll get into beer, and you can get into this next little segment because we missed this. We were already talking about PUBG, but we missed something that we had to talk about.
PUBG just recently announced that they had. Was it
6.5
million active users
as of last week.
Yeah, grab me a beer too if you're getting a beer.
Not active users. There's about 650,000 active concurrent players, but 6.5 million copies sold in early access.
Yes, and 10 million games have been played so far, with the number of minutes soaring into the billions. And there's some impressive screenshots on the numbers here. And what am I switching to, Tom? YouTube?
Yep.
All right. So here's some of the stats we have from PUBG since this came out. So you see, these are the kills by gun type.
Of course, assault rifle. Where's the frying pan?
All right. Your number one gun
Scar. Yeah. No, M16A4.
by 0.2 million.
Mm-mm.
No.
AKM. Got it.
Oh, and them. What? We're fucking.
I never used the AKM, man.
Shotgun kills.
Shotguns on point. Everybody else, developers, I want you to take notes. Okay, you guys totally fuck up every shotgun you put in any game I've ever played in my life. PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds, pretty accurate depiction of how shotgun is used as far as range and damage. I'm actually surprised there's not more shoddy kills, man.
To be honest with you, the shooting mechanics in this game are probably the most realistic shooting mechanics, like the way the bullet drops,
the recoil, the bullet
everything.
drop, yeah.
It's pretty serious.
All right, what we got next?
SMG kills.
UMP9, yeah.
I like the Vector. Big Vector guy. Sniper rifle. SKS.
Yeah. No, the I've had the SKS is the only sniper rifle I've ever had in the game.
I don't think I've had one yet. No one really using the pistols.
Yeah, that's like when you first drop out the plane and grab your pistol. The M249 heavy machine gun.
We got 1.3 million kills with the fucking crossbow. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Here we go.
12 million melee deaths. Melee is so bad in the game.
147 million deaths in vehicles. Damage really not that much. I figured that'd be more. I'm always getting trapped outside the zone.
Deaths by vehicle.
Hit by a vehicle.
That's believable. Okay, frags, yeah. Jesus, man. It's not that hard to not die in the red zones.
This is a cool one. Look.
They've traveled almost all the way to Uranus.
No, look.
Damn.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I actually expect...
The vehicle's kind of...
Like, dude, people... I don't think people use the vehicles that much. Like,
Nah, they're super loud, and then honestly, like, the vehicles are not safe. They make you a pretty easy target.
over 10 million games.
1 in 6,000 players won a chicken dinner on their first game. That's believable. What?
I guess that's talking.
You got a better chance of being struck by lightning than you
Is
do.
that? Are they talking about real life or are they talking about the
No,
lightning
real
in the
life.
game?
No, you have a better chance of being struck by lightning than you do of winning your first time playing PUBG.
And that was it.
So, all right, now I guess we get to the unboxing. Now I did want to note
Do you
another
want to do the
PUBG.
unboxing first? You want to end with the...
We're supposed to see
banger?
this new desert map soon
Yeah.
for PUBG.
I keep hearing about that too.
So, okay, honestly, I've been patiently waiting for this. Don't fuck the box up, man. Shit.
I'm gonna hold back.
Oh, we don't got a blade or nothing. So, we
I got
have Sonic Mania
got
Collector's
my dick.
Edition for Xbox One.
I can get it all.
I pre-ordered a lot of games. Now, I thought I originally had this pre-ordered for the Nintendo Switch. Over the weekend I checked. Did not have it pre-ordered. Thought I did. Luckily, I was able to find a collector's edition
Are you hearing this?
on Best Buy. But only for the Xbox One. So, enough said. I'm a big fan of retro games. Big fan of the Sonic series. And most recently, I've been looking back at a lot of games that came out around 99, 2000. Basically, as we were getting into more of the 3D realm. There's a lot of 2D games that I'm going to go back and revisit that I believe we were unfair to, because 3D was like the latest and greatest, this and that. So, basically, we're going to unbox this thing. Now, here's the box. The box is pretty fucking big.
You gotta turn on C2, brother. Put on C2.
What the hell does that say?
I'll read it. Play as Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles as you race through.
Welcome to the next level. Okay. 2D Sonic is back. Brand new adventure. All new levels. All new zones. Reimagined. Sonic has also got a new drop dash move, apparently, where he can start spinning as soon as he lands. So, been waiting a while for this. This package contains one collector's box. I hope they're not referring to this box as the collector's box, because this is not a box that I would collect.
Are you gonna turn on camera too?
12-inch. I'm trying to read this fucking thing, man. 12-inch statue with Sega Startup audio. Metallic collector's
Why
card.
are you reading that? You
Sega cartridge with golden ring and a digital game download code.
Turn
So
on camera too.
let's go ahead and oh my god, it's another box.
Camera too, bro.
It's another box. So
There's a box in a box.
it's a box that looks
This is fun.
very similar to this box.
Oh, it's the same box.
It's the same box inside of the box.
Almost.
Okay, so this is the collector's box.
Which is.
It is basically the same thing as the box that we just opened. Now,
You got to be shitting me.
wait. We got to be smarter than the box here, without fucking the box up. Okay. Oh no! Oh! Here we go. Holy shit. Okay. Here's my digital download code.
Let's scratch it off and show everybody.
It doesn't scratch. That's just a thing. Okay. God damn, dude. That thing's a pretty good... It's almost the size of a fucking Genesis.
Take that joint out.
Okay. So, let's...
Here, start that.
Yeah. Okay, first of all, we're going to start with the statue. Let's get a good look at Sonic here. The statue's pretty fucking legit.
Why isn't it doing it? How do you do it? It's supposed to make the noise.
Dude, this is...
It's supposed to make a sound. Oh,
I guess it doesn't have
gotta
batteries.
put fucking batteries in it.
Yeah, I gotta put batteries in it. They couldn't even give me batteries. Oh, man.
It's in the Xbox controller.
But, dude, okay, this thing is about the size of a Genesis. It's got a volume. It's got the power button. Okay, they could have gave me some fucking batteries, though. So there's that, dude. This, I'm okay with this, man. This is way better than I expected. Honestly, the only time I've really looked at this is like pictures online and stuff. And I did not see that it was a 12-inch statue when I looked at it online. I expected something smaller than this. And honestly, when I saw the box waiting for me on the doorstep when I got home, I was really surprised that of how big it was.
I was really surprised too when I saw it.
So let's go with the card next. So this is the metal collector's card. I don't know what the hell is even the purpose of this. Okay. So this doesn't make sense to me. Here's the card. It's a metal card, of course. Sonic Mania on the front. You can hear it's fucking metal. And it's got Knuckles and Tails on the back. What is the purpose of this? Did they just get a deal on a bunch of metal tags from somebody?
This. Wait till you see this.
And they printed it. Okay, so there's that. A little business card size steel card. Okay, now here's what I really, really wanted. Okay, and this is, of course, the Sonic Mania Genesis cartridge. Complete with golden ring. And the golden ring isn't even gold, is it?
Yeah, kind of. I mean,
it's golden in color.
It's not really gold, though.
It's metal.
Why are you putting it up to the microphone?
I was going to ting it on there, so go ahead and display that for the peoples. Yeah. So.
And what you got here is, guys, what I want to show you here is, got yourself a nice little cock ring.
Little indeed. Like, but that's cool. I mean, I'm pleased with this, man. I'm pleased with this. I don't remember how much it was.
It couldn't have been more than 80.
Huh.
What?
Huh.
Was it?
I don't know. Let me check my email. Because I didn't care. I just wanted it. Let's see the primary, blah, blah, blah.
Trying to put everything back in here. Say goodbye to Sonic.
Yeah, that's tight though, dude. That's a lot better than I thought, man. A lot better quality than what I thought. I'm pleased with that. No, it's not a Sega Classic. It's just the base of the statue, man. But honestly, it is about the size of a Genesis, which is, put that up here one more time for them to see. And let me open up Cam 2. But yeah, it's about the size. I mean, here's my iPhone next to it, so you can see that's about the size of a Genesis. And it didn't come with batteries, though. It makes the Sega startup sound. So I'll pop some batteries in it when I get home.
You can put a microphone in to hear the.
Yeah. So, but
dude,
yeah,
my question is, though, if you're gonna do this like this, why not just make it a Raspberry Pi and just make it playable?
Well, dude, see, you're on the right track because that's what I'm already thinking.
Well, they're making one. It was announced. They're doing it.
Yeah, but that's not a Raspberry Pi. The Sega Genesis, don't fall into it, guys. It's been reviewed. It's extremely poor quality. It's not up to par with what the NES is or the Retro Pi. And for the price that you're going to pay for these retro systems, just buy a Retro Pi system yourself and make your own enclosure and stuff. Hold on. I'm still trying to... $85.17, including shipping for the collector's edition.
So $80. Like I said,
yeah.
It's not going to be over $80.
So, and the game's getting stellar reviews. It's got co-op. You got some new moves, new zones, new enemies, new bosses. Of course, Eggman's back. Robotnik. Now, I will say, the code hasn't came through yet. So what we're going to do, I was going to give it away live here. But recently as well, we forgot to announce in the beginning of the podcast, as many of you know, we've started our 2dudes1show Facebook
Oh,
group.
yeah, and I want to make it. Yeah, I got an announcement for that, too. Whoever's in the group, guys, we're not just gaming anymore. I mean, we are, but we're not. We're also memes now. We love memes. So
Memes equal life.
yes. So what I ask you guys do is whoever's in the group, whoever watches this video, whoever wants to join the group, you send us your memes each week. We're gonna do top 5 memes that the users send to us. Try to be.
Yeah, I mean, we're okay. Look, all right.
I can't choose it if it's gonna.
Let's keep it kind of classy, okay? And we've even posted in the group rules. If you guys are coming into the group, all are welcome. We will not tolerate racism. We will not tolerate personal attacks, family members, stalking people's profiles like weirdos, stuff that goes on in the other groups. But mainly, I think we're about, 113 members. We're all mostly local. We all know each other. Just trying to have a good time, gaming discussion, no fanboy extremism.
Yeah, and the memes don't have to be gaming related.
Yeah, they're not. So,
but I mean, sex memes, that's all cool.
yeah, so go ahead with your meme deal.
Here's
and
what we're
tell
doing.
What we're doing.
Each week, submit all your memes. Me and him are going to pick the best 5. The one we decide is the best one is going to go against the other memes for the other top meme of the weeks. So
We'll have 4 of them.
we'll have 4 of them at the end of the month. Whichever one we choose to be the top meme of the month is going to win a $25 gift card to whatever system.
Right.
Now,
And I will say, be creative, guys. Make your own memes.
yeah,
There's plenty of shit out there, and I want to see you guys. I want to see you guys' best
and
meme work.
well, on the spirit of my, I'll say what my top meme was
Okay.
that I found.
And now, for you guys still with us, the Sonic Mania giveaway. I am going to be giving away a digital code for the Nintendo Switch. The digital code was purchased earlier today, has not came through yet for some reason. It's coming from GameStop. So, I'm not going to do it live tonight. What I'm going to do is keep an eye out in the 2dudes1show Facebook group. If you're not a member, just ask to join. We'll put you right
I'll show
in.
you. We'll just show. I'll show you a couple of what like the lines of humor everyone likes. We got, we need Cam 2 up. We got this one.
Okay.
It says whatever, just wash your hands.
Right.
So,
Yeah, that's cool.
So that's appropriate with everything that's going on.
But Sonic Mania, there's going to be a trivia question. I'll post it in the
showing-
Facebook group.
showing a
First
couple.
person to answer it correctly is going to get the game.
Showing a couple. Showing one more.
Oh.
And we'll also accept stuff like this.
On his way to slice some pussy.
Yeah, so
I respect that.
stuff like that. Try to make it funny. You know, I'm trying to, like stuff like this, man. You gotta.
Oh yeah, I've seen that one before.
Yeah, stuff like this. Keep it funny. Keep it real.
But we want you to channel your inner creative genius.
And like you gotta be real good with it.
Oh God.
True statement.
So anyway, but that's that. Our next topic. We're getting on the hour and a half mark already.
This is
so
our-
We're gonna try to wrap this up pretty soon.
Yeah, we were gonna play Overwatch, but we're gonna say. Did you already say that?
No, I'm going home to play Sonic.
All right. Well, we were gonna play Overwatch, but we're gonna say that for next week when he actually brings his disc over because he's a piece of shit. So. Oh fuck! I put the cap on my beer and I tried to drink
What a
it.
dumbass. Okay, so
Best topic of the day. I promise
there
you.
is no industry on this planet that is able to adapt and react to what's going on in society quite like the porn industry. And this man right here, Don't Pay for Strange, he is master of all things strange.
This is
And
pretty strange.
he brought this to my attention a while ago, and I didn't want to believe, I didn't quite believe what my ears were hearing. And basically, tell him what you found.
Well, guys, I'm a statistician kind of type of guy.
The
And
numbers don't lie.
The numbers don't lie.
They never do.
For the month of May, the #1 search topic on Pornhub was fidget spinner porn. Yes, fidget spinner porn.
Okay.
So, they had a 282% increase, which I don't know where they. I mean, they started at nothing and they basically jumped up. But this is the chart. I have the same chart. I've had this chart for a couple days now. So basically, there's different kinds of fidget spinner porn. There's girls who stick fidget spinners inside them. That's one type. There's the act of someone spins a fidget spinner and basically it's like a game. You gotta like come before the fidget spinner stops. So you like jerk off to the video. There's that. There's guys, they spin it wherever they please to. There's guys that spin on girls while they're having sex with them. Okay. So there's all kinds of different videos.
Spinner tricks.
Yeah, anything fidget spinner. Top video, and let me see.
Is that the one this image is from?
Yes, it is. That is the most.
So now that looks like I mean, how effective could that be?
Oh, it depends on how you use it. I've seen some videos.
I mean, I've seen some pretty good fidget spinners, and them some bitches will spin for a minute.
It can be pretty effective.
You got some like Swiss or China bones up in your fidget spinner, man. You might be able to do some work.
But this video had 253,564 views when I took this picture today.
So that's a lot. That's like monetize that shit.
Yeah. So,
somebody's making money off of doing this act right here.
And most of them actually, like most of them with the girls in them, average around like anywhere between 7,000 to 40,000 on average if it's got a girl in it. One of the guy ones was at like 40,000.
Now, here's what intrigues me, and here's what caught my eye more than anything.
The bottom.
Women are watching fidget spinner porn.
Are trying to see what they can do with it, man.
Right down here, it says women are proportionally 19% more likely to search for fidget spinner porn when compared to men. And we're seeing right here, women in the 18 to 24 range are the ones that are really getting into the fidget spinner shit. Now, that goes to Rule 34, man, and it does not lie. If it exists, there's porn of it. I mean, just last year for Pornhub's yearly stats that they do, Overwatch porn damn near creeped up into the top 10. It came in at number 11, and I believe we reviewed that
for the year
in one of our early podcasts around the New Year's and the holidays.
Yeah, see, you guys, what we're looking at here is we're seeing the 18 to 24 range. But in reality, this is actually the 12 to 24 range that we're looking at right here with the 186%.
Yeah, them 3DSs.
Because I don't know. I feel like fidget spinners were like for teenagers, and I don't know.
Yeah, but I don't know. You got like some free. Obviously, you've got like some.
Well, they're a negative percent. Or no, they have no.
Yeah, they're
65. But no, they're not. They're just. Are they negative? How the fuck do they have negative? How do you go down from nothing? And how does this is the crazy part.
But basically, we're seeing young mothers, obviously.
How does the browser know what gender is searching on the browser?
Because they make an account.
Are they assuming my gender?
They are
searching.
Well, I don't believe. What's your Tinder say that you're a grilled cheese?
I'm a grilled cheese sandwich.
Now, did you really put that you're a grilled cheese sandwich?
Yeah, I did.
And you got more responses.
Because questions about it.
So it was a conversation piece. It sparked conversation.
Yeah.
And you got more activity on your account since you've changed your gender.
We're gonna have to do something. We're gonna have to do something with Tinder one of these days on here. I don't know what we're gonna do.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty weird shit going on.
Oh, dude. Tinder. Did you see what I posted in the group?
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, I didn't.
Don't go.
We'll save that for another time.
Yeah, we got to talk about that. That's pretty crazy.
But fidget spinner here, porn is here to stay. It looks like.
You want to hear?
2.5 million searches.
You want to hear a funny story? So me and Bernie one day were bored as shit.
Oh God.
And we made OkCupid accounts, and like we didn't put our pictures or anything, but we messaged the same girl, and we're like, you want to have a three-way? You want to have a three-way? And like, that's what
y'all were harassing the same
listen,
girl.
listen.
You didn't fucking message the same girl.
No, It was basically, do you want to have a three-way with me and my friend? And then I had Bernie text him like, I'm the friend. And like back to back, it was pretty funny.
God. Yeah, it sounds like y'all were really trying.
We weren't trying. Never banged.
Yeah, my GameStop code still did not come through yet.
Why not?
For the game. I don't know. I'm pissed. They're about to get an angry tweet from me. I'm surprised they haven't like blocked me from.
You can do some funny shit on Tinder. Like you can do some funny stuff with it, there, dude.
That's crazy. So I don't think we had really any other topics, did we? We did the Call of Duty beta. We did this. We did that. We did the Observer.
Shot Top is pretty good, guys.
Yeah,
try some.
It's like a blue moon. It doesn't suck. You should try it.
This is our new. We're sponsored by Shock Top.
Yep.
Belgian white.
So
did we miss anything?
Yeah. No. Nope. That's it, dude. That's it. So, yeah, I guess that's all, man. We pretty much covered everything we wanted to, except for playing Overwatch. But you know that's okay. We got a late start, so.
I didn't bring my fidget spinner. I was gonna see if we could like put it in my ass.
Well, you can do that after I leave, brother. Because you know what? I don't want no part in no stankin' ass fidget spinner. If I start to see fidget spinners piling up over here, I'm just.
I think we should just do a separate podcast just about.
We seen the fidget spinner podcast? Is that a thing yet?
I don't know. It should be.
Is that hype?
That'd
You're
be
gonna
good.
be like, dude, perfect, man. Did you see their fidget spinner video?
No, I haven't seen that yet. I watched them though. I haven't seen their.
They did a bunch of like crazy ass fidget spinner trick shots and
Dude,
stuff.
that'd be like the best job ever. To just go around like doing like trick
Dude,
shots.
Perfect has like their own fucking warehouse.
Yeah,
like,
I know.
Legit fuckery warehouse. Like,
They just shoot pong balls. And
yeah,
stuff.
they just do trick shots and fuck around, man. But
Send us your memes.
Send us your memes. Join the Facebook group. Send us your memes.
And
stay tuned tomorrow. I'm gonna do the giveaway tomorrow for Sonic Mania since the code didn't come through and our viewers kind of dropped off a little bit. You're gonna have to answer a trivia question. First one to answer the question.
where are you gonna do it at?
I'm gonna do it on our Facebook group.
Oh, okay.
So first one to answer the question correctly. It's gonna be a 2-part question. Sonic the Hedgehog related. So in the meantime, guys, do your research if you haven't already. My man, games and stuff. I know you're pretty avid, and especially retro games. So it might be a good shot at you, man. You want to win a copy for Nintendo Switch? Stay tuned, man. So other than that, I mean, we're pretty much done, man. I'd like to thank everybody for joining us for season 1.
This is the first
Season
episode of
2.
season 2. This is episode 25.
Season 2, episode 1, episode 25.
Oh, and what was the
In
name?
general.
Did my title stand?
Yeah.
The fidget spinner title?
So,
I love my title.
and I want to know, like, maybe some of our female viewers
Can
try this fidget spinner shit out, man. Let us know how it works. I tried with the old lady, but she wouldn't let me near her with the fucking thing. So I'm going home to play Sonic. As always, Master Chang Ho. Ultraman, fidget spinners are the future.
You just need some lube.